Welcome back to another episode of The Market Take, breaking down what's happening around the world in the markets and in crypto.
And if you like being informed about this kind of stuff, please consider subscribing to our channel. And if you do watch our content and you're not sure if you're subscribed, please double check. A lot goes into making these videos, and we get super motivated when we see that people are interested. So, yeah, thank you.
Welcome back to another episode of The Market Take. The date is November 24th, and Justin, I realized that I got to ask Buddy for that intro clip still.
No, we got it. He sent it yesterday.
We do got it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to play during the live, but you know, for the YouTube, it will.
Well, I got to stop starting it like that then. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to say welcome back, like, because it's fine. Blake, what's going on, man?
To the chat. I'm saying hello to the chat. What's up, chat? What's up, chat?
What's up? What's up, Blake? What's up, Edwards?
Yo, Blake, let me get a nice little repost from you.
Yeah, repost the stream. Let's get it cracking here. Oh man, dude, this weather has got me in the blues. I'm not gonna. Well, just when it gets dark early, it's got me in the blues a little bit.
Mr. Porter, how's that mustache? Is it growing back in slowly? I had to trim my beast down because it was getting crazy yesterday, but it's so proper.
Yeah, it looks nice right now, but you were looking crazy.
It was thick.
Yeah, thick.
Yesterday it was thick.
It was showing the real Armo side of you.
It was thick.
All right. Anyways, guys, there is, there's a good amount to go over. I mean, we see what's going on in the market today, right? We see what's happening. But as always, we start with the world news. Okay.
I'm a little excited for how chill the crypto news is. It's news, but it's chill. Finally, it's
not like devastating, right?
It's like, are we done with the war?
Oh well, speaking of that, we are possibly going into a new one, a new conflict. All right, guys, let's start off with the world news, guys. I don't know what to think about this anymore. DOGE has been disbanded. They still had the beer comes and said, honestly, people were liking when we were twisting the stashes, and now I'm throwing in a beard comb in it. Now we twisted the stash, and now we're combing at the same time. Look, I could stick it. I could stick it.
I feel a bit lacking that I can't do anything right now except do one of these.
All right. DOGE has been disbanded, man. They still had 8 months left to go. But it's quietly been disbanded until people started poking at it, see what was going on. Let me just read this, and then we'll get your thoughts. Okay. U.S. President Donald Trump's Department of Government Efficiency has been disbanded with 8 months left to its mandate, ending an initiative launched with fanfare as a symbol of Trump's pledge to slash the government's size, but which critics say delivered few measurable savings. That doesn't exist. Well, when someone was asked about DOGE, the Office of Personal Management Director Scott Cooper said, when somebody asked about DOGE, they said that doesn't exist. It is no longer a centralized entity, Cooper added in the first public comments of the Trump administration on the end of DOGE. The agency, set up in January, made dramatic forays across Washington in the early months of Trump's second term to rapidly shrink federal agencies, cut their budgets, and redirect their work to Trump's priorities. The OPM, the federal government's Human Resources Office, has since taken over many of DOGE's functions, according to Cooper. And get this, there's a new department that evolved out of this, by the way.
Saw that.
And it's called the National Design Studio. And at least 2 people from DOGE went over to the National Design Studio, and their sole purpose is to make all the government websites more sexier. What are we doing?
This one kind of confused me, honestly.
What
It's
are we
like
doing, man?
it's like I thought Doge was here to create some savings, cut out waste, and then it was going to be self-eliminating, and then they cut it, and then it's like, okay, do they cut it because they were done like ahead of time? Do they cut it to save some money? But then they bring in this new department, which is still led by the top two guys that were leading Doge, like the main guys, Joe Jiba, Jabea or something like that.
Give you
Um,
in big balls.
yeah, who was like the co-founder of Airbnb, like the two main guys are still there leading it.
Oh yeah.
But uh, I don't know. I thought
Well,
I thought this
Joe Gibbia went to the National Design Studio.
yeah. But the main purpose of this is to make the website sexier.
Yeah, to make to like revamp the websites and the social media, I guess, are part of it. I bet these are the guys that were behind all those crazy Department of Defense and Homeland Security hype videos of ICE agents.
I think that was Trump just having fun on AI prompts.
No, these weren't like no, I'm not talking about that. These weren't AI ads. These were like the hype.
Those gotcha. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
These are like TikTok hype edits you see from kids all
Yep.
over TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I know they
It's
were
just
like launching new websites to recruit police on it. I don't think for ICE, but to actually like recruit more law enforcement. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, dude, this is just like one of those like campaign promises that were so that were just so shoved in everybody's face that everybody wanted to love, and it just seems like everything's just slowly falling apart, to be honest.
Yeah.
As soon as Elon stepped away, it just seemed like that whole area is just kind of like nobody cares about it anymore, and it's kind of like just crumbling a little bit.
Now that you mention that, right? Like two of the big things that I think a lot of the public got behind on was Elon being on board and cutting the waste, and then the second thing was RFK Jr. getting on board, and then like making America healthy.
I still can't get
I'm
over that.
I'm su- I'm sure he's probably doing some stuff on the side, but we provide news every single week here, and that's something that we do, and there's not a single headline of anything that he's doing. And again, I'm not saying he's not doing anything at all. I'm just saying we're not aware of anything in the news, and it's weird to see just the public just kind of be docile and be okay with that stuff just not really happening.
Dude, zero's being done, man. Like, I haven't heard of a single thing, and I have to comb through all these headlines like every single week, and nothing about RFK and like making our food supply healthier is coming across me, man. And part of me thinks he gets like he does get a ton of like pushback at the Senate. I guarantee a lot of his proposals don't even like see the light of day.
Yeah.
But still, man, it's just like, yeah, I'm disappointed. I am. I'm disappointed, dude. Everything's I mean, what can we expect though? I mean, we knew this all along. Everything's a charade in the beginning, and then true politics happens once everyone's elected, right? Because that's how these people stay in office. Like, it's not honestly. If you think it's because of the public, you guys are wrong. It's powers way above.
Shame. Are
You
those
good,
statements
buddy?
Yeah, no, I am.
Are the what?
I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. Dude, big update on the X side. I personally don't think it's that big of a deal. I kind of like it, to be honest. A lot of people are upset about it, giving X, especially Nikita Bear, a lot of flack. But X just recently rolled out an update where it shows either country of origin or region of origin on your account. You could toggle between the two. There's, and also there's like some countries that if they have like some kind of like speech what's the word, like litigation, or like they don't have freedom of speech essentially, and there's laws that prevent them from saying certain things. They have options to make it completely private, which is, that's the BS part to me. I was like, you better give that option to everybody. But I don't know. I kind of like it, kind of don't like it. But yeah, I mean, it seems to be like one of the major talking points this week.
Is there a way to like spoof it? Like can you spoof it? Or I'm sure maybe they have some kind of like abilities around that. Because my immediate thought here in that is like to combat like like the bots. Like let's say someone is like an LA based influencer, and I'm not picking on India, but they go on someone's post. But they go on someone's post and they see everyone's comments, and then they click on the profiles and it says India or something, India, and then okay, it's like bots. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, is there a way like you can change that? Is there a way to like you can spoof it, or does it legit show based on ID and that's mandatory? If so, I think that's great.
So yeah, as far as spoofing it, it's pretty hard. But I'll tell you right now, mine says my account origin is literally in Europe, and if I toggle on the country, it says Austria. But it's buggy right now because like obviously hello, obviously because like we recently traveled there. But
Yeah.
how it's scraping data to know where you are is mainly through the app store. Like, where did you download that? What region did you download the app in? And not necessarily like, if you're pinging from a VPN while you're online on X. So that's where it's, and then there's some other data points that they grab from to kind of like, so you can't really, mask it from a VPN. It's not like a signal that's like continuously going, right? But yeah, I mean, you nailed it right on the head that like this was a move to like, to kind of like combat authenticity of Twitter accounts, right? I mean, personally, look, and I'm gonna be the first one to say it too. Like, if somebody's in my DMs trying to show me something, right, the first thing I'm gonna look is at account origin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to
from Bangladesh. Is it from Pakistan?
I know it sounds cruel, but like, dude, it's just a fact of the matter, guys. I mean, don't even try
statistics.
Yeah, don't even try to give me this BS either, because I know for a fact when you get some scam call right on your phone or whatever, and it's someone not from here, your automatic thought is like, okay, this is a telephone scam. And unfortunately, these are in those regions, in India and even Indonesia and like in or Sri Lanka or whatever, in that region of the world. Like, this is where it's most prominent at. So don't give me that BS if that pisses you off or whatever. It's just that's just the fact.
While we're kind of on the topic of X and Elon and stuff, did you see Tesla? I know we're not really into stocks just yet right now, but Tesla ran like 7% today because Elon's basically saying that they're going to build their own chips in-house, and they're going to make a new design basically every 12 months. And then he was saying that he wants to push out more volume than anyone else, like more volume than NVIDIA and this and that. And what if he just becomes the next biggest competitor for GPUs? Like, that's literally why NVIDIA added 2 trillion of market cap, is because they just pump out GPUs. What if Tesla just starts pumping out GPUs like crazy? And Elon has a goal of getting to 8 trillion market cap.
I thought I'm confused how we got on this topic, but like,
because we were talking about X, and then I was just thinking about Elon and then Tesla.
I thought he posted something today or yesterday of him how they've already implemented these chips, these AI chips, into Teslas already, and they are talking about the cycle that you're talking about, how every couple of years they plan on putting newer and newer chips in them and have like a certain goal to reach. But from what I understand,
chips, but it's not all in-house. Like, they're not doing every bit of it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Dude, I mean, listen, we talked about it a couple lives ago. Tesla is going to be the everything company, not just a car company. They're going to, and that's that. I mean, they can't get to an $8 trillion market cap without that kind of vision, right? They have to aid your life in kind of every aspect that you live in, and that's how they get there. So yeah, I mean, dude, I feel like I'll say it again, man. I think even if like Elon doesn't get to the $8 trillion dollar market cap, so to speak, like we're still at like what? Where are they at? 1.4?
Yeah, 1.4 right now.
1.4. Dude, even if they get to like 3 or 4, man, the stock just seems in retrospect just seems undervalued.
I agree. I mean, dude, NVIDIA is almost 5 now, man. It's 4.5.
That's so crazy. We got a lot to say about that too, of this possible AI bubble. But yeah, one more thing on the world news. I mean, we were just talking about it, man. Stuff's becoming very tense in Venezuela. A lot of airlines have grounded their flights. They're not flying into Venezuela. FAA put out a warning of potentially hazardous airspace because of political unrest. If you guys don't know what's going on in Venezuela, right? So basically, we've been, targeting narco ships from there, okay? And Trump is literally just shooting them with like Hellfire missiles from Predator drones, and he's posting them on X, right? And then you got one side of the fence saying, "Oh, those aren't narco ships; those are civilians or whatever the case may be." Even dude, if they were civilians, I feel like a country would act in a totally different way. Meaning like more responsive, but like we've done this like 5-6 times and he's posted on social media. But so yeah, and now there's a new wave of operations the US is escalating towards there, and basically Maduro. If you guys don't know who Maduro is, he's kind of wanted by us too, for narco ties and everything like that. And dude, it honestly looks like we're about to invade the place.
Sorry, I muted my mic because I sneezed. I didn't hear about that at all going on. There's been a lot of uproar everywhere. The Madagascar stuff is still going on. The one that we talked about like 3 weeks ago. But yeah, man, that it was crazy to see those hype videos too of him doing that stuff from the remote on the White House's Instagram of him just bombing those ships.
Yeah, dude, that was Venezuela.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's why we had a bunch of like military assets go to Puerto Rico. It was because of that. And that's why like a bunch of like they've been doing a lot especially the Marines have been doing a lot of amphibious exercises in that region too. But yeah, man, I mean, who knows what's going to come of that, but I don't know what's yeah. I mean, obviously Venezuela's not happy, and Colombia is really not happy. They're calling it a crime against humanity. And, one side thinks this could be a threat to Latin America as a whole, and the other side thinks nothing's wrong. But yeah. All right, let's talk about stocks.
Yeah, Austin Blake, thanks for the repost. And then Blake says only China and the U.S. GDPs are higher than NVDA. Isn't that something?
That's crazy. And what's
it really
crazy
is
when
crazy.
we talk about NVIDIA right now? Here's another flip flop from Trump, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. NVIDIA earnings, man, they were good. They were good, huh? Weren't they decent? They were decent. They beat last earnings,
which is crazy. But I mean, week after week, we're seeing these like money glitch partnerships that we like to call them, just like companies investing basically in themselves and making deals, saying, "Hey, like." For example, like NVIDIA invested in OpenAI for OpenAI to buy more chips from NVIDIA. And you're seeing like a lot of deals happen like that. It's just kind of funny.
that's when we start talking about the bubble. That's like the main argument everyone's having. I mean, it's literally, yeah. I mean, but we'll talk. But yeah, I mean, earnings were overall good. They beat, last earnings. Stock market did pretty good today, wouldn't you say? Google did pretty good. NVIDIA did pretty decent.
Google did more than pretty good. We touched up on Google, I think 2 lives ago or something, or maybe last live, because we were talking about all the contracts that we were trading on it. Google hit new all-time highs today, man. 6% move today, dude. Crazy move. NVIDIA did so today, 2%, but Tesla was the biggest mover today on the Max 7, and so was Google. Apple moved like it normally does, like 1 to 3%, but tech had a good rally today, basically, man.
Yeah,
guys, just when you think it can't push any higher, it pushes higher,
guys, and that brings me to my next point. Okay, I know the crypto trading has been a little bit slow, but one area of the Discord that you guys are overlooking dramatically is the stock floor. And the stock plays, the options, even the spot plays have been absolutely cooking. It's quite literally what's saving my ass while crypto sucks.
Hey, so and then sometimes it's vice versa. There's nothing really going on in stocks, and then all the momentum is in crypto.
It is vice versa. But listen, would I say jump in stocks now? Probably, I don't know. You could check it out if you want, but like we know how it goes, right? Once you see everybody winning and then you decide to jump in that, it's probably a little too late. But I don't know. I don't see.
There's just some good moves out there, man.
Yeah, I don't see stock. That's what I was gonna say. I don't really see stocks. Maybe you could catch some good. Maybe you guys could catch some good bids still. Especially, I mean, we're at the end of the year. So we might see.
You know what, dude? I think Tesla could literally lead a whole new rally, man. It's the one chart that's set up to like crush, like good. And it's also one of the only Mag 7 that didn't hit new all-time highs this cycle. All the others did. Apple did, Google did, Amazon did. Only Tesla hasn't. NVIDIA did, Meta did, Microsoft did. Only one that hasn't is Tesla.
Okay.
And the chart's screaming kind of breakouty. So
we're probably gonna see a Tesla
tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want to get like too far into the crypto stuff, but what's happening in crypto, like the quote unquote quietness, like the FUD news that's coming out to try to scare people even more, isn't doing anything anymore. I think we're close to the bottom. If not, we might have had it, but I'm sensing it's almost done here. Could be wrong, but I think it's almost done.
It's a big claim. That's a big claim.
I know.
It's a
I
big
know.
claim, but I know what you mean, right? Like people are tired of bitching, right? Now they're just sitting there like, and then
Like I said, it's gonna get to the point where if everyone is so demoralized, where like, bro, even like holders I know forever are like, dude, do I quit? Do I finally just quit crypto? Like people are to that point, and now there's like this fun news coming out about quantum computing, which again I know we're gonna talk about, but all that's FUD. That's already been thought about. There's already solutions for that. But the FUD that's coming out and the bad news that's coming out is no longer like pushing the market down to the extreme
yeah,
like it was.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump ahead too much.
No, you're good, man. We'll go into more in depth, but let me ask you this, Arthur.
Yeah.
All right. So, you think we're in a do you think we're in an AI bubble?
Man, it's the multi-trillion-dollar question.
This is what everyone is
Right.
freaking out about all of a sudden.
So, like a bubble is like everyone's making the same things, and then like none of these companies make it out with profit. Everyone overinvests with them, and then they all crash, right? So I think the landscape is a little bit different because the biggest players are the names that we just named off, right? Like the Googles, the Microsofts, the Teslas, the Apples, the NVIDIAs. Those guys have enough cash on hand to fail a lot and keep going. Not saying that money is like unlimited. I know Sam Altman was hinting that, it's going to cost more money now to build stuff, yada, yada. But what I think is going to happen is the big money is just going to buy out all the small money, squash them, do the non-competes, this and that, so just like we saw Microsoft wanted to buy out Discord to replace Slack. What are you doing over there in your seat, buddy?
What do you? I'm just adjusting. It was like I'm trying to get the.
Bouncing on it. You got me all distracted.
Bro, snap out of it, dude. Pause. You better fill me up. What are you bouncing? Like you've been on a sus one, dude.
Yep.
Hey, but did you guys see the latest short, the YouTube short in the Discord or on our YouTube? He's talking
How
about
the trader
how to
got
get
filled.
Oh, he hopes he got filled. Anyways,
I did end up getting filled too for that big order.
that's crazy. Pause. Hey,
I got a big fill.
Oh my god.
But anyway, back on point is I think these bigger companies are gonna just buy out these smaller ones and just kind of squash them. So I don't know if we'll have this catastrophic like bubble type failure like we had with the .com bubble. You see what I mean?
So yeah, and guys, if you I'll give you some context. If you're trying to wonder why people are calling this a bubble, it's because you see literally the Mag 7 companies or the main tech companies and OpenAI just like invest in each other in a circle, like, and it's like a insane massive investment with no legit reason from them, so to speak. I'm sure it's legit, obviously, but they don't really give like a thorough breakdown of why they're making like such huge investments, and they keep investing into each other, and it's like just a circle. It's like they're borrowing money, like they'll borrow money and then they'll send that money out as an investment, and then the company that just got the investment will send that money out and send it to them to another company as an investment.
Capitalism, baby.
And it just goes in one big freaking circle. Now, here's the thing, though. I do think one of these companies could fail. I do. And I personally think it could be OpenAI.
I don't know, dude. See, like, there's all these AIs out right now, right? But you ask the random person, the first one they think about is ChatGPT, and then the second one is Grok. No one, like, dude, bro, when we were at that Georgian spot in Austria, the Russian family behind us was freaking talking about ChatGPT. Like, everyone knows GBT. You know, I don't think it's open AI, bro.
Yeah, everyone knows GPT, but doesn't mean they're all paying for it. I mean, GPT is mostly is for the most part free, and GPT. I mean, and Sam.
So is Grok.
Yeah. But dude, but GPT is mostly a private company. You know, they do have to like go to market at some point. And
Yeah,
Sam
but
has
one of their
been
biggest investors is like Microsoft, dude. They have unlimited money.
even recently, Sam's been out trying to get more money. And and man, I just feel like when I look back at like other past bubbles, right? Like the housing market, right? You had huge companies like the Lehman Brothers just go belly up and never come back. And the Lehman Brothers were like insanely massive, like too big to fail status. What I'm trying to say is if I had to guess on what company would be propped up on sticks out of all those big AI companies, it'd more than likely be ChatGPT. That's what I'm just saying.
I could see like overinflated numbers, but propped up on sticks, I don't know. And bro, you know, and this is so I paid for ChatGPT and I paid for Grok, and I used both for a long time. I had to leave Grok because of the speed. And that was on Grok Fast, Grok Expert, Grok that. I'm telling you, I used both for a long time, and I preferred ChatGPT at the end of it.
Because it's faster.
It was just faster, dude. Like, speed is a big thing for me.
Grok is like I felt like is a lot more comprehensive and extensive and does better research. There's been times where ChatGPT will just like make up shit. Like
And
one
it
time
tends to agree with you a lot, which is
and there
annoying.
was there was one, yeah, that too. Like it's super liberal. Yeah, dude. One time I asked, like, "Hey, give me five breaking stock headlines that happened today," and it literally made up all five. Because I was reading them, I was like, because I was reading them because I was and I started to cross reference in my mind because some of it sounded familiar. I was like, dude, that's not true at all. Like, what the hell?
Well,
And then
maybe
I
it
asked,
actually made up like lines because it thought you wanted made up lines.
no, that's what I'm saying. It did make up lines, but no, I didn't ask it to make me up. Dude, that's like, I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't just do that. I felt like that was a pretty straightforward question. And then now, ever since then, I've had to, and then ever since I've had to like, clarify, like, hey, make sure like it's factual information and cite your sources. And it does. But I feel like Grok does that a lot better. Is it slower? Sure.
We're building the Lucra AI off of Grok, so I get you in terms of features and robustness, but the thing is slow. DJ commented, from what I've seen, you have to jailbreak the AIs for them to work truthfully. And then he said, nah, it's all scripted and censored. Watch the videos of people jailbreaking them, and they will even admit it's all censored. Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Do you just have to prompt the AI? Is that how jailbreak works, or is it more to that?
Maybe it's like getting direct access to the language model without the guardrails.
Guardrails. Just kidding.
I
don't know, man. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, the type of investment we're seeing though, at the end of the day is insanity. But
it's
for the most part, I agree with you though. Like, dude, we're talking about NVIDIA, Microsoft, Google, Apple. These are all companies that survived the .com, right? Survived this crash, that crash. Like, these companies are just it. Here's the scary thing: like, if these companies fail, right, it doesn't just affect people in tech. Like, these are big economic movers.
100%, dude. They make up They make up like 35% of the S&P 500.
Yeah.
The whole state of the economy is on Mag 7.
Yeah, there's a few hacker type people that have done it and made content about it. There's a few good YouTubers who have done it. It's a interesting process, and jailbroken AI can jailbreak another AI. It's super interesting. Global, yeah, they are global companies at this point. But anyways, were you gonna say, Art? My bad.
Yeah, I mean they're global institutions at this point. And you know, these companies, like I said, are not in the position that they were in the .com bubble. Like, cash on hand is a completely different story now. So that's why I said, like, these companies can, of course, it's not going to be a good thing, but they can quote unquote afford to have multiple companies that fail. Like, they can invest in 10 different AIs or 10 different AI companies. If 9 fail, one's work, booyah, they win.
Yeah. True.
Now, when we talk about bubbles, what feels more bubbly to me than AI? Because, AI is like, we're talking about like a leap in in the future that's about to become present here in the next 5 to 10 years with AI. So what is more bubbly is these crypto treasury companies.
Oh, dude,
that's what's more bubbly to me.
That's
it's like,
for
okay,
sure bubble.
It's like your model is like, who's going to dump on who to make profit, because it doesn't matter if I have let's say 1 million Bitcoin invested at a $1 average. So, like, let's say MicroStrategy had 1 million Bitcoin at $1 average. That wouldn't matter if Bitcoin was $10 million right now if they never sold, right? So that whole charade of all these Bitcoin treasury companies was I think more of a bubble and more of a Ponzi type thing than any of the AI stuff.
I honestly, I was reading this, dude. I agree with you. I think these ETF staking providers, right? Like staking ETF providers, are just gonna swallow these DAT companies. Just eat them for lunch, just because. I mean, think about it, dude. Like, the whole purpose of staking ETFs is to earn a yield, and they still need supply, a lot of it. And I honestly think that sector of the market is going to consume these people, because as a DAT, when you go to market to get money, like, what are you offering in return?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would also explain the sorry, my AirPod got disconnected. That's why we're seeing also record volume in the ETFs, but also, there's record volume in futures trading for crypto and crypto contracts through a CME, but now we're having like the record outflows for the ETFs right now, specifically for BlackRock's. But you say all that, but then DOGE just had a new ETF come out. It came out today.
Yeah, yeah. Who put that one out?
Grayscale.
Great. Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah,
Man.
it moved today too. It was moved up like 6%. It's trading at, I think, $18 right now. It's like, what?
$18?
Yeah, for the ETF.
Oh, I thought you meant the price of Doge. I was like, what?
No. Because you can't have it wouldn't be listed if it was too cheap. So I don't know how they're doing. Yeah, it's $18.
Yeah, guys, if you want to know why that is and how ETFs work is a majority of the time these ETF providers, right? They buy their supply over the counter, not through the chart. So whatever the supply is, the cost of that ETF is going to correlate to their supply. Right? Is that I'm getting that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading Blast's comment. Blast said President Trump signed an executive order for the Genesis mission, an AI platform to accelerate scientific discovery. That's dope. I didn't see that. Boosting innovation with AI. That's what I'm saying. I think this AI stuff is is going to bring in new innovation everywhere. It's because there hasn't been a lot of new innovation if we really think about it, like in the last 20 years or so.
like an absolute
new
showstopper.
Yeah, just like something new, right? So like something that's like different. Yes, of course we've had major advancements in like chips and tech, but that stuff has been around, right? Yes, we've had advancements in cars and EVs and all that stuff, but there hasn't been anything like new or different.
It's called an invention.
So Blast says the Genesis mission's focus on basic research stands in direct opposition to the large cuts in scientific funding that the administration is attempting to implement. The White House may believe that AI can accelerate science at a lower cost. That's what Elon was touting about with DOGE. He was saying that a lot of the government jobs can be replaced with AI, making it a lot more efficient. That was a big thing that Elon touched on when he was talking about DOGE. I agree.
All right, man. Should we talk about crypto?
Yeah.
You don't sound too excited, man. You tired?
Let's do it. No, yeah, I'm just, I don't know.
You tired?
Slept bad, woke up at like 3.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have stimmed for 30 minutes straight before this pod. You wiped yourself out, buddy.
You wiped yourself out, little buddy.
Nah, I mean, guys, we'll be quick with crypto, but there's some important key things to realize
Crypto is
here.
numb.
But
Yeah, there we go. That's why. Sorry, Justin. I've been cutting you off all day.
Google
but
327.
I just feel numb right now with crypto.
Guys, that reminds me. Okay, guys, if you don't know, I have to say this. If you don't know who's making the trade of the week now on the newsletter, it's Blast. And he called Google. He did Google on the newsletter today, right? And it is absolutely firing. Google is absolutely firing. What was the entry again, Blast? What were we 308? Was it 308? Bullish above 305. Maybe was it 3 or 30? Let me check. I should know something off the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, it was 306.
You know what the first trade I'm ripping tomorrow, Blast? Fody, chat, Apple calls. Look at the way Apple closed today. See ya. I'm max sizing Apple calls tomorrow.
Dude.
Like I'm all in Apple calls tomorrow.
Can you absorb this real quick, man?
What's up? Sorry, dude. I got these charts open.
The newsletter. The newsletter call is what I'm saying is the best performer.
No, I know. Crushed it on Google. Google's up 6% today.
It's at 327. Entry above 305.
That's after hours. Oh, see, that's because I have my trading view open and I can't see after hours right now.
Bro, that's nuts.
Whoa.
Good job, Blast.
Bubble, buddy. We're not in a bubble.
Oh God. Sorry. But yeah, all right. Let's talk about crypto. All right, man. Crypto had a little bit of a bounce today. You think we're entering a little bit of relief rally, or what? Are we just testing the levels?
Yeah. So we've kind of been touching on crypto kind of throughout the whole last 45 minutes, but like I was saying,
We haven't really though.
what I was saying is like kind of what like Blast says, like it feels like numb right now. Like nothing. Stop, dude. It feels it feels numb, right? Like not much is going on. The news that's coming out, like people are just like immune to it. Like people have either been waiting for a long time or they've been beaten to a pulp, or they've been completely demoralized. Dude, close your mouth before somebody
Sorry, dude.
puts on the yard, buddy. Jeez.
Before somebody puts a Shure mic in it.
Yeah. My God.
That's crazy.
And now, we're seeing FUD come out, like that's been coming out nonstop, and they're like out of stuff to FUD about crypto to try to drive the price down quicker, lower. That's how I see it. So now you're seeing this quantum computing stuff coming out again, but that's already been talked about. Quantum computing is still like 10 to 30 years away, and
I don't think so.
They can update. Maybe it's sooner, yeah, but they've already discussed it. Like this is all over forums, on different Reddits. Like this has been discussed at conferences. There's updates that they're able to do to Bitcoin to get it. My God, dude.
I'm sorry, bro.
There's already updates that they're planning to do it to be able to resist the quantum computing break.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, Ethereum's working on it, guys. Basically, quantum computing. I know you guys saw the Willow chip come out from Google a couple years ago, where did that crazy equation in lightning speed, but that would take normally a normal computer a couple hundred years. But yeah, I mean, chain founders are starting to make it a priority to quantum proof their chain. And I'm sure you'll see it with Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin's not just going to sit there and take it in the bungle. You know what I'm saying? Vitalik, and Ethereum, they're going to be, they're pushing to within the next 4 years to quantum proof their chain. Zcash already has a detailed preparation list to quantum proof their protocol too as well. And they're going to be and they are going to be implementing that as well. And before you say anything about other networks, a lot of these networks are EVMs, and they're going to naturally upgrade or update along with Ethereum. But in other news, man, Cardano just can't stay out of the news lately. This is the most I've seen Cardano news in a minute. Okay, last week we had that dumbass whale evaporate $48 million like it was nothing. He held 48 million to 7 million, and then when he went to go sell that sell the bottom, right? Literally sell the bottom of Cardano. He loses it all in a swap because he swapped in a stable coin that had no liquidity on Cardano, because nobody uses Cardano anyways. But anyways, the Cardano network suffered from a dormant bug, right? There was a dormant bug in the original code of Cardano, right? And it caused the chain to do a temporary fork or split, whatever you want to call it, because a staking pool operator. Here, I'll just read this for you guys. The Cardano network suffered a temporary chain split on Friday due to a malformed delegation transaction. Transactions to delegate ADA to a staking pool, which are valid on the protocol level, but can cause code malfunctions that affect network functionality. This malformed transaction exploited an old code bug in the underlying software library used by the Cardano blockchain, resulting in a network partition due to a disagreement on how nodes process the transaction, according to the incident report from Cardano Ecosystem Organization Intersect. Staking pool operators were directed to download the latest version of the node software to fix the issue. It's already been patched, and the network is no longer forked. It's now just one chain. The guy that supposedly did it, he came out on Twitter and issued some sort of weird apology, but and get this, how he did this was like code that he generated from AI. He was vibe coding, and it caused the Cardano network to fork. There's a lesson in there. There's a message in there. Okay, right? But yeah, so he says it was on accident, or he was just testing something to see if he could replicate a bad transaction. But the Cardano founder said that it was premeditated, and he was actually a disgruntled staking pool operator. And now the FBI is involved, and they're looking into it. And I think the founder wants to see this guy go to jail, and he thinks he did it on purpose. On the other hand, I think this kid was just being experimental. I don't know, but that's what that's the extent of that. If you guys saw that on the news. And then, guys, be careful. Another security update. If you are on base, if you are on Optimism, right? Base layer 2, Optimism layer 2. Aerodrome and Velodrome, now they're one entity, by the way, they've merged. Their front end has been hacked, meaning their main domains, so don't worry, their contracts are smart contracts, and how they operate is safe. Like, it's completely safe. Just their front end has been hacked. So what that essentially means is, like, if you were to go to their website using their main domain, it'll probably redirect you to a clone or scam website. So be careful when you interact with those. As far as I know it's kind of, I think it's been fixed already, but let it marinate for a couple days.
Blast over here just posted a tweet from Eric Trump that came earlier today about American Bitcoin. Eric Trump, the second son of U.S. President Donald Trump, unveils a large-scale mining facility for American Bitcoin, ABTC. If you guys look at that video and you watch it play, right around, what is that, at 21 seconds? Ooh, yeah, 22 seconds. What do you see? Hut 8, which is the infrastructure provider, Blast, one that we talked about at $8-9 back in April. That thing's been beasting. That post honestly just goes to show that this thing is far from over, man. This family has some more money to milk out of this crypto system still. It's long from over. This is just a warm up, I think. That is a crazy mining operation. Yep, Hut 8, because they provide all the infrastructure. All the equipment they're using is all from Hut. All from Hut. This freaking Cardano guy, man.
Freaking oh man, never a boring day in crypto.
Oh, nope. What else is going on in the crypto world?
I want a Pudgy Penguins bearbrick. Pudgy Penguins did a partnership with bearbrick, and they sold out pretty much immediately.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, to me that's a tasteful partnership. Bearbricks are now back on the map, dude, because of that. They were fading out a little bit. But
Hey, but you remember when I said Pudgy was dead? At least the token and Pepe.
is it dead?
Bro, evaporated.
The token?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Dude, I think
Seeing that price?
yeah, I think well, dude, this is honestly where I think people should be starting to accumulate that. I don't think Pengu's gonna disappear anytime soon. That's my provocative.
Bro, those bearbricks are going for 1,000 plus right now.
I know. Honestly, Pengu looks like a juicy DCA.
Not for this guy. Not for me. But I'm going hard into Apple tomorrow.
Yeah. How hard?
Hard. Big hard. Man, I mean, dude, that does look pretty bottomy of Pengu.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, dude, it's the same freaking story every cycle, bro. Everyone's like, I'm not gonna touch this. I'm not gonna touch crypto. I'm not gonna touch this anymore. And then like it's coins like Pengu, it's coins like Rect, it's coins like pretty soon, I think Mog too. That are just gonna rip once the market gets healthier. Like absolutely rip. I don't like these, like they're generational memes. When I say generational memes, I mean they go from
That's
cycle
what they
to
said
cycle.
about Shib and Pepe. That's what they said about Shib and Pepe.
Did they not have a couple cycles in them though?
Pepe didn't. Somebody from Pengu just followed me. I mean, somebody that has a Pengu PFP literally just followed me.
Pepe had definitely been in a couple cycles. What do you mean?
Pepe lasted once, dude.
No.
Dude, yeah, bro.
Dude, okay. November, what did it not do good last November? Did it not run last November?
But that's all it had. Like that was the run.
November 24. No,
you're forgetting that's dude, that thing is like a newer meme, bro. It's like 2 years old. It came out in 23.
Bro, even in May 24, it did crazy too.
Yeah, thing's done. Look, hey, if you look at the chart on the weekly chart, it's just a middle finger.
I am. I'm looking at that right now.
Blast says bet on the stocks that will power this technology. GEV is one of them. Energy, Hut, Mara, Cipher, FSM. Cipher is spelled CIFR. CIFR. That is another miner company. Cipher Mining. You know, CleanSpark has an office here, very, very close to my parents' house in Nevada.
Look how dead Goat is. Oh my gosh. These were primo tokens. Dead.
You're gonna tell me to buy Bonk too, aren't you?
Why are you bullish on Bonk, dog?
I'm not bullish on Bonk, bro. I'm kidding.
You sound bullish on Bonk.
I'm not bullish on any memes, man.
I am on a select few, and I'm sticking to that. Just a select few.
That's all right, man.
And that's going to be Fartcoin, Rect, Mog, Dogecoin, and what was the one I was just like? Pengu.
Doge, you said?
Doge, yeah, Doge, DOGE.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
SHIB is just dead.
I mean, SHIB follows Doge, but I don't think it's gonna ever see the life that it once had.
No, it's no longer follows Doge. Like this thing is just honestly, it's still a Chinese cabal. But yeah, it's dead.
I think I should just take it off my watch list, dude. Oh, I just took it off. That felt crazy.
How'd that feel?
Relieving.
Yeah.
Different. Feels like it grew up a little bit. I don't know if I like it.
I would say, dude, honestly, I would say Bitcoin. I would say Doge has a bigger relationship with Bitcoin because that community, because it's almost like the same community.
I just took Mog off.
You did?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it on my meme watch list.
That's where it belongs, right?
I think I'm gonna have to take Pepe off too. Oh wow! Wow! And me and Pepe
Take
have
Griffin
an
off.
emotional tie.
Griffin is
I haven't
dead.
had that on there forever.
Okay. Griffin's dead. Honestly, Ando's dead too.
Once such a prominent figure in the landscape.
They yeah. I mean, they're still trucking along, but like, dude, I mean,
Thought it was gonna be a $4 coin.
I think they're getting pushed out.
I really did.
You know, I think it's just an oversaturation thing, man. Everyone offers digital assets now.
Dusk is gone. The reason I can't believe I still have Jelly on here.
That's crime.
Kishu, oh God, Kishu. Whew.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what though.
WLFI is running. This guys, oh my God, I can't believe it is running. Wow, this scam.
Dude, they bro, and they have they are running, dude. I think it's because of that video. But they've been having
Which
crazy
video?
The mining video.
But that's for American Hut. I mean, it's all in the same family.
Yeah. Same family type of deal.
Type shit.
How's Matic doing? I don't know. Look at Matic. Let's look at Matic, man. Hold on. Let me share my screen, guys.
How's our good friend Nil?
Dude, what a freaking blowjob. Wait, who'd you ask about?
You know what? Trump coin's probably here to stay.
Wait, who are you asking about, Art? I didn't hear you. My bad.
What? No one.
Oh. Someone said Magic.
Erase some of these coins off my watch list, like just forever. If T is gone. Guys, Justin just opened up some chart. What are we looking? Ooh, Brett. See ya, Brett.
Brett, dude. Guys, we're just reminiscing right now, to be honest.
Oh my God, big time.
We're looking at these old tokens.
Guys, nothing is cooler than selling big time at the top and selling Gala at the top like we did. That was sick.
Big time is
buying Gala at 8 cents and selling it at 80 cents
that's crazy.
That was legendary things I did in 2021.
That was egregious, dude.
Egregious.
Zcash.
I want to hear about some new coins again, man. I miss that. Just like searching up new coins and trading new coins. Blaster's really good at that, though.
The new coins?
Yes. He's just able to find like runners all the time. I always just stick to what I know, but I miss just trading like new coins.
Yeah. Zcash, man.
That was a nice short. David, are you stacking on that ETH at these ETH levels?
What do we got? Paul. We got Paul here.
But yeah, I think we hit all the crypto news. I mean, I already went over about the outflow from BlackRock. You know, we're having record outflow, but also record volume for crypto trading futures. Grayscale launched DOGE ETF, which is crazy to me. That's really it going on in crypto. And then, like I was saying, when it starts to get this kind of like quote unquote quiet and like this kind of like dead feeling, this is usually when the smart money is buying their positions up and getting ready for the next move. So I think that next move is happening here pretty soon.
I got to remove this Trump coin off my list. Do we still trade that?
Trump? Like Trump? I just said Trump is here to stay.
Oh my!
Oh wait,
Trump,
White Rock?
No, Trump meme coin.
Yeah, Trump meme coin's here to stay. That White Rock coin is gone.
Yeah, this thing is. I don't know why this is still on here. Why do I have Tether? Oh, I think I was just looking at market cap or something. Here's a solid meme.
Yeah, just like Blast says, money is quiet. David says, can you review the ETH daily chart if you want to bring that up, Justin?
Yes, sir. Whoa.
That ETH daily chart, if you look at that dotted line and you look where the wick dropped all the way down to 2600, just kind of fell into that little pocket. If you zoom out, and squeeze the chart in, yeah, you see how it kind of like half of that, yeah, how it just dumped into that area, the area that it broke out to last time. Where it tested 2150 and then went back up. Yep, where all those EMAs are crossing on July 3rd, July 4th, July 5th area. Yep. We'll see, man. We'll see. But like I said, historically over 2840 is a bullish level. So we are in a bullish trading level, but we're not in a bullish trend. The trend is not in our favor. So what I mean by that is if you look right on the daily chart, it's under the bullish EMAs. So the 34 and the 8 and the 144 is more the long term. But when we're trading above the 34 EMA, that's a signal for us to know that the trend is returning back to bullish. So right now, in terms of macro levels, this is where bullish traders are buying. But moving average trend traders are still waiting for their opportunity right now.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's all we got, right? Unless you guys want to see some more.
Yeah, no. That's all we got for stock and world crypto, all that good stuff. Like Blast said, the money is quiet. You know, like I've been saying on multiple calls now, it's hard to be bearish overall. Yeah, I know crypto is down in the dumps, but it's hard to be bearish on the market. It's hard to be bearish on the market overall because of what is happening in the stock markets. Max 7 keeps hitting new all-time highs. S&P 500 keeps hitting new all-time highs. So there is a push in tech that we're seeing like crazy. So it's hard to be bearish, you know. But the crypto market had a crazy run if we really think about what the crypto market did this year. It had a hell of a move, right? And Bitcoin is a really good example of that. If you really zoom out on that chart, it's had a hell of a move. And I don't know, I just think, you know, we had to get money had to cycle out eventually, right? Profit isn't profit until it is realized. Eventually we knew it was going to dip. It dipped. Now when everyone else is demoralized, use that capital that we've been preserving for weeks on weeks now and start getting into some good long-term opportunities because they're definitely there. And this is the time to be buying when stuff is down 50, 60% from all-time highs. You know, Bitcoin is down 30% from all-time highs. Now's the time.
We'll leave it on that note, guys. All right, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow here on X if you haven't already. We go live every single Monday at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is the Market Take. This was episode 10.
Mondays.
Yeah, and I'm going to go take a schniz.
All right.